and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
I'm Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, Brad, top 10 exercises to help prevent hunchback, maybe to even treat hunchback too, wouldn't you say?
Yep, exactly. And you know, hunchback or that kyphotic we got to get this pronunciation right. Kyphotic posture, in other words, like this. And you see this more so as people get older. But nowadays, I think with a lot of people driving at their cell phones, slunched over watching TV.
You're starting to see it on young people.
Right, yeah.
It's disturbing, Brad.
It is, it really is. And it's one thing that as a therapist, you teach your kid to sit up straight at the table, you know, because there's a lot of implications that are going to cause problems down the road.
Oh, there's so many pain issues that arise,
right.
Poor breathing.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just amazing what goes bad when you start doing
shoulder
this.
joints don't work as good. You don't look as good. You don't look so good. And as an older person, if they're like that from genetic or just an aging process, it's one of those things that as you go forward, your balance will become less effective and your risk for fall becomes much higher when you're like this. And, you know, these people are unable to, God bless them, to straighten upright because of things out of their...
It's gone too far along.
Right.
And you know, I always like, Brad, you always showed this one too, where you bend forward like this and show how high your shoulder goes.
Right.
It only goes this high because it's limiting your shoulder movement and instead of going all the way up.
Right.
So
it affects the whole chain.
Yeah.
So how are we going to correct this, Bob?
Let's start off. Let's show
First thing we need to do is work on some stretches to gain that available range of motion, to open those shoulders up so you can breathe, do all the things you need to in a much more pain-free and functional manner. Okay, so the first one is we're going to start at the neck. Okay? Why don't you have a seat, Bob? We'll do chin tucks first. Good posture as tall as you're able to get. If you do have some tightening in your back, you're going to get up as tall as you can. If you're normal, you're going to get right back up, shoulders back, and do the chin tuck, okay? We've done this many, many times, and we're going to do it many times in the future because we feel so strongly about this.
Don't be dipping down like this, and don't be dipping up like this. Go straight back the car up.
Right, exactly. Now, if you are one of those people that your back is to the point where you're not able to straighten up because of your thoracic spine is already contracted, let gravity do some work for you. Can you move once, Bob? You can do this on a carpeted floor, works well. A firm bed is okay, depending on your level, but you're going to lay here, and you've seen this, Bob. As therapists, you lay people down, and they're so tight and contracted in their spine, their head cannot touch the table sometimes. And then, as you know, we will work with that manually.
Sometimes you can even put a towel there and do chin tucks that way.
Yep, there you go.
I wasn't sure if you were heading that way or not.
Yep, that's a good idea. Chin in like this. In like this. And as you stretch out more and more, you can remove the towels so you can get back to where the goal is.
Yep.
And repetition-wise on all these, we're looking for about 10 repetitions, usually not more, unless it's really feeling good. But you can overdo it,
and now you're even starting to stretch the shoulders a little bit.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Okay, so that's the chin tuck. Seated or standing or laying down. Another way you can do it.
Brad, before we go any further, by the way, just real quickly, so a lot of you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe. Our subscribe button's over here on the left side, somewhere our left. And we upload videos every day on how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free.
Exactly.
Got my commercial in, Brad.
Say no more.
All right, where are we going now?
We're going to the wall, Bob.
All right.
Can you get me over here, Lonnie?
Brad on the wall.
Yep. So you're going to take your sacrum right there, and that's going to go up against the wall, and then your shoulders up against the wall. And if you have enough range of motion, you're going to bring your head up against the wall. Now, this commonly with people in their 60s, 70s, and older are unable to get that, but they can work on it, and you're going to do the best you can. You can take your chin and push here a little bit gently, doing your 10 repetitions, and with time, hopefully you can get back to here. So
we even had a video where we measured how far away your head was from the wall, and you wanted to make progress towards that and to see if you could get further and further over time.
Exactly, Bob. So this is another good one. And while you're here, you might as well pull your shoulders back to work on that posture because that's equally as good for your shoulders and breathing, etc. So what do you say, Bob?
I've even seen people do this, Brad, where they They put their heads, and then they put their arms up like this.
Sure.
You do almost like snow angels.
Right.
Because it's really a good one to try to keep your shoulders back and
Exactly.
start working this area here. So
Over here again, Lonnie.
snow angels against the wall. All right, where are we at now, Brad?
Okay, now we're working
roller.
these, everyone's at a different level. Some of these are going to work well for you, some are not, so just pick the ones that work well. This one's a little bit more advanced. If you've got a foam roller or you want to get one, these work really well. You're not going to do this on a table. You're going to do it on the floor, carpeted floor at home. If you do it on a smooth floor, these tend to slip away and it doesn't work very well. You ever do that, Bob?
No, I haven't had that. I haven't on a slippery floor.
They slip right away.
I
on
believe
you.
I was on a carpet.
Yeah,
So-
carpet works really well. And this can be pretty aggressive. So I would say this is generally for a younger crowd or a fit older person, senior person, and you're just working it back and forth.
So which one are you, Brad?
I don't know why I fit.
All right.
This is a good question.
All right.
Don't stress me out, Bob.
Okay.
I'm like a donkey on the edge. I just might flip. Okay, this is a real nice one to do. This one's comfortable, particularly if you get the foam roller that's a little soft, the lower density one. This is really fun. Oh,
Easy one to do because you just
Yeah.
relax and let things stretch out. A good one to do at the end of the day, maybe even at the start of the day.
right. And they do make a half roller here that you could put
Actually
a pillow
fits on
here.
top there,
Yep.
yeah.
Or you could put a little pillow there if you're not comfortable. You don't have the flexibility to bring your head all the way back.
Because you would
yet.
like to work to the point where your head does get back there.
Yeah, so you feel comfortable like this and just let gravity take over.
So you
All right.
actually do this on the ball too, Brad?
Yep. This is, if you're comfortable on the ball, it's really, I'm going to do it on the, can you go down to the floor, Lonnie?
All right.
This ball really should have a little more air in it, but as a personal preference, it's not bad this way for me. And then you just lay like this.
Brad made that look easy, by the way. That was not.
Yeah.
That's not the easiest way to do it. I have trouble doing that. I've done this, but I just rolling down like that. Yeah, it would help to hold on to
Right.
something.
For someone who hasn't done it before, the ball, a chair here, and something to hold on both sides, and then
Yeah.
roll down like this. And then your neck is going to get really tired if you hold it like this. So if you roll yourself down so your head can rest, now I'm completely relaxed, and I'm just going to work back and forth like this. Bob's right. This is something that if you've never worked on the ball,
It's a lot scarier than you think.
yeah, once you get used to it, you're golden.
So now that we've done the stretching, Brad, now we want to go into the strengthening phase.
Right, because you get
Yeah.
stretched out like this, we
Yeah.
need something to hold it there. So
Right.
we need muscles to tighten up. So we're going to show you some ways to maintain and strengthen.
Should we do the stretch band first?
Yep.
So this is stretch tubing or stretch band with the handle. So you'd attach it somehow. Sometimes they come with door anchors.
Right, you can put it on a doorknob. They'll show you when you buy these, you have
Yeah.
pictures of how you can do it. Bob's
Wrap it
gonna
around something.
Yep, Bob's going to be my anchor. And we're just going to pull like this, but watch what happens to my shoulders. I'm going to kind of get at an angle. I'm going to pull and bring my shoulder blades
He's
back.
squeezing his shoulder blades
Yep.
together.
It's like you're gonna go like this and stick that chest out, be strong like bull, you can think, but this is a really good posture, working those trap muscles right back
We
in
just
here.
go up a little bit too, right,
Yep.
Brad?
Yeah, you can do them down here,
There,
here,
and up
or
there.
up
yep.
here. It really depends on how your shoulders tolerate it.
Yep.
I like to do the one down here a lot of times, or in here. This, I have a harder
Tends
time
to bother
doing.
you.
I think Bob
Yeah.
likes to do them
I
up
do
there
all
more.
three, yep. So, all right, then we're back to the ball again, aren't we, Brad?
Well, then you got reverse flies. If you are a ball person, you like the ball, you can continue to use it for this. And you simply lay on it here, and you're going to do reverse flies. In other words, up like this. Squeezing. Can you show Bob where those shoulder blades are coming
Yep,
back?
they're coming right together here.
Right there.
They're coming together.
And this, you can
Yeah.
do them like this, so you get different.
You can make like a field goal. You can make a Y. Like, yeah, that was a reverse Y. I was talking about the Y this way, Brad.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Y.
Yeah, the Y that way. YMCA, you know.
Yeah. You can go straight out.
Yeah.
If you're a strong person, you can take some dumbbells, 1 or 2 pounds. It's amazing. It doesn't take very much weight.
Yeah, you could take a couple soup cans.
Sure, you
and
bet.
You'd be surprised. But even this works it, doesn't it, Brad?
I don't even think you need weights because
Yeah.
we're working posture. We're not trying to bulk up. We're just trying to work postural muscles. And then you can do it down in here, in this direction. And if you do 10 up here, 10 here, and 10 down here, you're going to be tired. I don't care how in shape you are.
Exactly. And you also can do this prone on the bench.
Oh, yeah, you don't even,
Yeah.
just lay down. It's probably not going to work very well on a bed. It's going to be too soft unless you get a really firm bed. But you can do the same thing. Actually,
Yeah, you can do without it.
let's take the pillow out. Sometimes I just take a towel roll and put my forehead there like this. And again, same things. Now this should really sound clear with my mic because I got it all bundled up
Yeah.
in there. Here, 10 here. And you may have problems, particularly if you have shoulder problems. This might be too aggressive, but you can do it. Okay,
All good.
if it does bother your shoulders.
Let's show number 10, Brad, the one against the wall.
Oh, this is a fun one. This is good for balance and for overall posture. If you put your left hand on the wall, the right hand is going to point up. Opposite leg, left leg is going to go back, and we're going to arch back like this. If you have good balance, you can go to one finger, and it's going to work the balance more, or you can do it without using the wall. And I'm going to do the opposite side so that you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so it's left arm up and back with the right leg extending.
Great functional one.
And boy, I can feel the muscles from here to here.
You could even do chin tucks with those, couldn't you, Brad?
Sure, you bet.
Oh.
Combine. This would be efficient.
All right, thanks, Brad. Thanks for all those, and thanks for watching, folks.
Stay tall.